Hey, what's up, guys? It's Cypher. We got a special video today. We're going to be talking about the Fortnite Season 3 delay. If you guys like these discussion videos, do me a solid favor. Like this video right now and click that subscribe button because we're literally less than 200,000 subscribers away from 4 million. Fortnite Season 3 just got delayed another week, okay? That means the event has also been delayed. So initially, the end of season event was going to happen on the 30th, and the new season was going to start on June 4th. But as of today, the season has officially been delayed 1 week. So the season will end on the 11th. The season event will happen on the 6th of June. So everything got shifted over 1 week. And obviously the initial reaction on Twitter was mostly negative. They're like, oh my God, another delay. Now, here's the reality of things, okay? As somebody who's been looking forward to this new season for a long time, mainly because I'm running out of content to upload, which is why I brought every single boss to the agency in the last video, which is still a really good video. You should go watch it if you didn't. This entire chapter of Fortnite has been a huge struggle as a content creator personally. So hear me out. I don't want people like, dude, who cares about content creators? I'm just sharing my own like experience with the delays and with the long seasons that we've been experiencing, okay? I'm not like saying like, oh, I should be accommodated or anything, but here's the reality, okay? With the lack of content, it's made it pretty difficult to play the game every single day like I used to, but I still have been, and it's made it pretty difficult to put out, you know, educational content, fun content, wholesome content, anything pretty much, because you need the game to be changing and new things to come in for that content to be made. So with this delay, it kind of sucks, but if this was normal circumstances, I think, you know, it would be a little bit different, and there'd be like a little bit more justified like frustration. But the reality is that right now people can't really go into work, or a lot of people can't. Most people are working from home. Most people are not going out. The whole world is kind of in a different state. So I think it's a little fair right now for Epic to just like, you know, take these delays and for us not to get too upset about it. Like I'm actually like pretty frustrated. Don't get me wrong. I'm upset, but I'm not going to like lash out and be like, oh my God, you know, Epic, you guys are screwing up. Because at the end of the day, like, they're making this happen. Like, they're making this season happen, even with everything going on in the world right now. So it's a bit, you know, it's a bit nice that we're actually getting a season. Like, I imagine an alternate reality where we're just not getting updates until this whole stuff ends. Like, until everything is safe and back to normal. Like, imagine we're just not getting updates. Like, that could have been a reality, and we're not in that reality. So that's great. So I ask that we just stay a little bit patient. As somebody who loves new content and hates the fact that, you know, there's a delay, I'm going to try to be patient and try to come up with content until the new season. And then I guess until the new event, the season event happens, because that will be a lot to talk about. So June 6th. June 6th is a new event. They haven't actually updated the countdown yet in game. The countdown still says like 1 day, 20 something hours, something like that. So that should be updated soon, I'm pretty sure. And we'll get a new countdown going. But yeah, now that begs the question, you know, what's going on with season 3? Usually when there's a delay, there's a reason, whether it's a major bug that they're still trying to fix or some new mechanics that they're trying to perfect. So it's usually a good reason. Now, we look back at the chapter 2, season 1, and that was a huge delay, right? But we didn't really see a lot as a result of that delay. We remember they said, okay, the physics engine is what's like delaying us. We're trying to make this physics engine in the game. But in reality, we all had those theories about what the physics engine was going to bring, or what it might, you know, why it's happening and what they're doing. And none of those theories really happened. Like, Fortnite is still pretty much the same with some minor tweaks in this chapter, and that delay lasted months, right? So delays, even though it means they are working on stuff, it doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna know exactly what they're working on, because if it's anything like the physics engine situation, we're not gonna see much different. Which I hope that's not the case. I really do hope this next season is fire in terms of how different it's gonna play. GG. Go upgrade this attack. Too many mats to be walking around with a green stack. But on the other hand, this delay could mean that Epic is really trying to go all out with the next season of Fortnite, and that they need this extra time to really like solidify everything. The reality of things is that we kind of are seeing that this chapter of Fortnite is following the same pacing as the previous chapter. There wasn't a lot of big changes in season 1 or season 2, but season 3 is when a lot of the big stuff happened, and a lot of like the crazy Fortnite items and map changes and all that stuff was going down. You guys remember, I think season 3 was like the John Wick season, or not the, I guess not John Wick, the Reaper season battle pass. It led into the rocket, or it was the season of the rocket. Chat, I'm live right now. Can you guys remind me? Season 3, let's talk about what happened so we can try to make some comparisons for this coming season. It was the Reaper battle pass. Was it at the end of the season where we got the rocket of season 3, or was it at the beginning of the season? Season 4 was the rocket event. Okay, so season 3 was the astronauts. So it was kind of leading into that, I guess. So do you remember, chat, do you guys remember like any specific items from the season that really stood out? Jeez Louise, bro. Max Crusher was really about to end me right there. All right, I'm hearing impulse nades, meteor, hop rocks, minigun got introduced, hand cannon. That's some really good news. Okay, so like that, I guess that's truly the season. Season 3 is truly, season 3 of chapter 1 is truly the season where a lot of the big items and popular items like the impulse nades, we had jetpacks, heavy shotgun, we had bounce pads, it was Dusty Divot. So I guess that was like one of the big transitions where we went from like basic Fortnite when we started getting the more advanced, more creative weapons and items. So a big complaint of the previous season was it was still stale. Like there was still not as exciting things happening, and the item and loot pool, like not this season. I'm talking about chapter 2 season 1. And then this season it kind of picked up a little bit with the mythic items. Some people hated the mythic items obviously, but some people really liked them. But it definitely picked up a little bit, and things were a little bit more exciting. We got the crash pads, umbrella, all that stuff, but still not nearly as often were we getting cool new items to play with, or weapons. So next season is shaping to be the season that we actually start getting that stuff. So I'm excited, man. I have a good feeling about season 3, and I'm willing to be patient with this delay, even though it really is gonna suck to try to come up with some videos and discussion topics to talk about. I have a feeling that this guy stayed in the. He didn't stay in it, but he's right behind it. He's trying to no-scope me. It's actually kind of crazy. Oh my god, he was actually, it's Chance the Rapper. So, season 3 of Fortnite. Did we get vehicles in chapter 1, season 3? Did we get vehicles or not? The angles, baby. Work them, work them, work them. We got the shopping cart. Okay. So, yeah, the shopping cart, you know, if you want to count it as a vehicle or not, that's fine. The point is, prior to chapter 1, season 3, there were no vehicles in Fortnite. And then during season 3, we got the shopping cart. Not the craziest vehicle, but the point is we got one. And if we're basing, like, you guys remember our theory based off of what we know is that the pacing of this chapter is going to follow something similar to the last chapter. Maybe not exactly the same, but something similar. So if we're going based off of that information, we got a vehicle in chapter 1, season 3. So my guess is that there will be a new vehicle in chapter 2, season 3. You know? So like, if you just think back to the season 3, chapter 1, you know, game, and think about what they added and how often they were adding new stuff like the impulse and the deagle and whatnot, I feel like we're in for a same pace this season. Potentially a new vehicle, probably not as useless as the shopping cart, mobility item, and a new gun, at least to start off, you know, maybe even more. Gonna say, what you doing, bud? Uh-oh, he mad, he mad. He big mad. Looks like we can kind of harass him a little bit. We have the launch, but I don't even want him to know that I have it. That's great, though. I don't know why my rocket didn't shoot. Would have set me up really well. So he's inside. He has to come outside, right? And there's only like one exit. Never mind, he's already outside. He had a mats? He's out, bro. He used everything right there. That's crazy, bro. I mean, I hope he was out of mats. He's definitely playing like he's out. I mean, he didn't have any more mats. GG's, homie. Shopping cart with season 4. Are we sure? Can we get a fact check on the shopping cart? We need a fact check real quick. Shopping cart season 4 or season 3? Definitely season 4. Uh-oh. Well, that doesn't... Okay, so that doesn't necessarily mean for sure that we're not getting a season, or not. We're not getting a vehicle, but it definitely is not a good sign. If it was... So guys, talk to me about season 3. What was added in season 3 of chapter 1? I know I'm like making it seem like anything that they do. This is the guy. Like, that's the... He faked me out. I mean, we have helicopters right now, obviously. That's true. And helicopters got added. So I guess it's not fair to just compare it exactly based off the season. Doesn't really make sense to do that. This dude is definitely just under my builds right now. Excuse me, sir. Hello? Whoa, 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 whoa. We're just gonna shoot the whole time? Was there not a guy like... It was Naruto, the guy who kept cloning himself. Wait, is this guy really... Is this his game plan? Like... Oh my god, bro. I had a feeling. And then he launches. He just tagged me into the launch. Ugh. Guided missile? Why doesn't the wall place? I guarantee he just dies to the other guy. Sorry, bud, but you were kind of annoying. You had to go. We had to take you out. We had to take out the trash. Oh my god. I'm stupid. I'm so dumb, bro. Oh, this guy's lost, bro. He's lost. Oh my god. Dude, I nearly choked. Holy. Holy. Like this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.